Given that we have discovered that limbic dysfunction, vagal nerve dysfunction, and mast cell activation are key elements in the development of sensitivity, we begin with the limbic system. We are honored to have Annie Hopper, a pioneer in the understanding and treatment of limbic issues, present to us her understanding of this important subject. Annie will utilize her own story as a way of personally connecting her journey of debilitating illness to her discoveries about how, exactly, one can reboot this aspect of neurological dysfunction. Knowing Annie well, it's hard to imagine that this vital, vibrant teacher that I work with was once barely able to function. But I also know that her illness was the motivating force for these discoveries. Having been seriously ill myself, on 2 occasions, I understand how precious it is to recover completely and get one's life back. Exploring the limbic system and the sensitivities involved in long COVID. When discussing sensitivities involved in long COVID or any complex chronic health condition, it is imperative that we look at how limbic system impairment and a nervous system stuck in a fight, flight, or freeze trauma response may be involved. The limbic system is a complex set of structures in the midbrain that is associated with emotion, learning, memory, threat evaluation, the body's stress response, and sense of smell. Under stress or during trauma, viral, emotional, physical, or toxic exposure, the brain can get stuck in a protective trauma response. The brain and body may remain on high alert, even if the initial threat or trauma is no longer present. This is called limbic system impairment, also known as central sensitization. This impairment can be caused by a single trauma or, more often, from a combination of stressors and traumas over time. For many, it is at the very root of their ongoing suffering, especially for those wrestling with debilitating sensitivities. If the brain remains in a high alert state, the body will chronically release stress hormones that affect the autonomic nervous system, automatic body functions, the immune system, protection against disease, and the endocrine system, hormone production. It also affects the ability to rest and digest, the accuracy of messages being sent by the brain regarding threat evaluation, sensory perception, and overall health and well-being. Symptoms may include chronic inflammation, poor memory, brain fog, digestive issues, lowered energy levels, numerous sensitivities, chronic pain, and sleep issues, as well as many other symptoms. Bodily functions such as detoxification, absorption of nutrients, and cellular communication can also become compromised. Limbic system impairment also has a direct impact on thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Dysfunction of the limbic system is central to the process of sensitization.